It's October, and that means Halloween is just around the corner.
Today, Mrs. Channel 33 RPM and I will run down 10 of our favorite seasonal albums to help you get into the holiday spirit. Be right back.
Channel 33 RPM, yeah, 33 RPM. Channel 33 RPM, yeah, final gear and more.
Hi guys, my name is Frank. Welcome back to Sundays on Channel 33 RPM, your channel for vinyl, Halloween, and more. We are joined this week by my lovely wife, Sherry Landry, Mrs. Channel 33 RPM. Welcome back to Channel 33 RPM.
Thanks for having me.
You've been on here before. For those of you who are new to Channel 33 RPM, I will leave a link below. Sherry was here, in the spring trying Kiss Cola. The first time. I gotta say, she's brutally honest with her review, so thank you for that. Also, you can follow Sherry on social media, on Twitter and on Instagram at This Bird's Day. I'll leave the link on the screen here for you as well. Anyway, Sherry, Halloween, you want to get into this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. All right, Sherry, what is your first pick?
Okay, my first pick is all-time favorite, one of my favorite movies, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
And a little tidbit of information, this guy has only seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show one time because I made him see it.
I've never participated in the throwing of objects. Is that what you do?
Throwing of things, shouting, water raining down, lots of stuff, lots of fun.
So who's your favorite character?
Frankenfurter.
Frankenfurter. What? Why don't you show them the back of the record as well?
Got the back of the record.
I kind of like this. It's got gorgeous gals, thrills and chills, lots of laughs, and sex. Yes. We have to watch this movie again. My first pick. I'm a big fan of horror movies. I don't know where to put these records because it's usually just me, so I don't want to cover your face. But this is Freddy's Greatest Hits, Freddy Krueger. I'm a big fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Are you as well?
Yes.
And I dig the Dawkins song Dream Warriors that was in that one. This is actually, I'll be honest, I just wanted to have Freddy in this video. This is actually not a very good record. I found this at Valley Village, a thrift store last year for a couple of bucks. And here's the back cover of it as well. It's basically, it doesn't have much to do with Freddy actually. It's sort of 80s kind of cheesy pop, and the title track is called Do the Freddy, so that should really say it all. Not the best record, but apparently it's worth a few bucks, and it is Halloween related.
And I got to interview him on my website, actually, a few years ago.
That's right.
I got to do a 15-minute phone conversation with Robert Englund, so I got to do a nice interview with him as well.
So we'll leave a link below that. Sherry operates a website as well, thisbirdsday.com, with a bunch of cool interviews from time to time, so I'll leave a direct link to Sherry's interview with Freddy Krueger. Okay,
my second one, is Rockwell, specifically one song on the album, Somebody's Watching Me.
That's a good one. We at Halloween we have speakers outside of our house often. We like to crank music there, and somebody's watching me is a song we like to play.
Yeah, that's a big one.
So do you know who sings background vocals on the chorus of Somebody's Watching Me?
I would assume it's Rockwell.
It's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson sings that chorus part. And I forget the exact relationship. I think his brother Jermaine was married to Rockwell's sister, or something. There's some kind of family connection, but that definitely helped propel that song to the top of the charts. Okay, this is one of my favorite albums of all time. Not just Halloween related, just one of my favorite albums of all time, period. It's Alice Cooper with his first solo record. Came out in 1975. Let me double check. 1975, and this is, of course, Welcome to My Nightmare. And there's so many different Alice Cooper albums you could pick for Halloween. I mean, there's Welcome to My Nightmare 2. There is Constrictor, which has got his version of The Man Behind the Mask, which is an adjacent movie.
That's a good one.
That's a great one as well. I was going to pick that one, but I went for Welcome to My Nightmare. It's not even, it's such a unique song. It's kind of disco-y almost. This is another song I had to play at Halloween, and it seems to go over very well. This is a fantastic record.
Okay, my third one is a very popular one. Ghostbusters we watched it as kids, of course, and now our kids watch it as kids, and they really love it. So this is something that adults and kids have been liking as we play that one outside too.
I got to tell you, I bought a couple of years ago the 10-inch glow-in-the-dark record for Ghostbusters. It was a record store day exclusive, and then it was released again. I ended up getting it at I forget that store. It was just the mall store. Anyway, I've lost it. I tried looking for it for this video. I have no clue where we put it. Must have got lost in the move. It's a 10-inch. Maybe it's stuck into these 12-inch records somewhere. I have no idea, but I am looking for the Ghostbusters. Okay, I'm gonna get back to soundtracks, and I love horror movies.
Yes.
We saw Freddy. That wasn't the soundtrack. We saw Freddy. Next, I'm gonna show you. This is the original motion picture soundtrack to Friday the 13th parts 1, 2, and 3. And I'm not sure if you can tell. I will take this out of the plastic. This cover is actually in 3D. So if you look at it there, put 3D glasses on, you got Jason busting out of the window. And the back, there's Jason with the hockey mask. This is apparently 3D as well. And to me, this is one of the most iconic. The background music and that's one of the most spookiest, scariest Halloween sound effects you can hear, or movie horror sound effects you can hear. And when you play this record, I mean, you can just picture yourself in the deep dark forest at the camp with the stupid kids who are going to get axed really soon. So this is not for the faint of heart, but an excellent Halloween soundtrack.
I had a different one picked, and then I saw this one. Just chillin', thrillin' sounds of the haunted house.
Disney records. Disney.
Yeah, so it's got a really, really good collection of screams, the very long fuse, the dogs, collection of creaks. You can't go wrong with that.
Okay, this is an album that to me, it's not a soundtrack, it's by a band. This to me defines heavy metal, and it was the birth of heavy metal, and this is perhaps, they started this album with the spookiest, scariest introductions and songs to a record ever recorded, and this is the debut album from Black Sabbath, the self-titled record. I'll take it out of the sleeve for you here. I'm talking about, you drop the needle on it, you hear rain, you hear thunder.
Isn't there a bell in
you hear a bell, and Tony Iommi comes in with his riff to the opening track, Black Sabbath, and it's super scary, super spooky, and it's perfect for Halloween. This is a 1975 or 76, mid-70s reissue from the UK with the gatefold sleeve and the inverted cross. Classic, fantastic album. Listen to any time of the year, but especially on Halloween.
Okay, this is one of the ones that I like. I love the Scream series. So this is the soundtracks to Scream 1 and 2 are on here. So you've got like just some of the movie scenes in there. And here's the bone white vinyl, and the picture in the middle, of course, is from the first 5 minutes of the very first movie. It's when Drew Barrymore gets scared out of the house and ends up hanging from a tree. And then on the back is just a dial.
The rotary telephone.
That kids after the year 2000 will not know what that is.
And finally, sorry for getting in your way, I want to end this with the soundtrack to my favorite Halloween themed movies of all time, and that is Halloween. So Halloween 1 and 2 are by far my favorite Halloween movies. I prefer the soundtrack slightly more to Halloween 1, the original. However, I don't have that. So this is number 2, and this came out a couple of years ago on Death Waltz Records. There's the back, and the remakes of these Halloween movies are okay, but definitely I prefer the originals by a long shot. I think new horror movies try too hard to gross you out and scare you, where the original ones really relied a lot on what you think you saw and more psychological kind of stuff. So I absolutely love that. And of course, it's John Carpenter and Alan Howe. I always get the name wrong. John Carpenter and someone else wrote the theme song to this iconic, the piano, the odd time signature. Absolutely love this record. And hold on, it also came with this really, really cool poster. Sorry, I'm covering your face.
That's okay.
Okay, 33ers, now it's your turn. What are some of your favorite albums to listen to at this time of year? What are some of your favorite Halloween-ish songs?
Let us know in the comments below.
We would love to know. Also, remember, if you enjoyed today's episode, leave a quick like. If you haven't subscribed, click that button. You'll never miss another episode again. And if you are so inclined, check out the channel 33 RPM merch for t-shirts like this, and tons more. Thank you guys for your support. I hope you have a fantastic week. Until next time, keep on spinning.